Imagine you are a heavyweight boxing champion at the peak of your career. A fighter named Ali steps up to take your crown, but you are not afraid, because a record of 40 wins and 0 losses, with 37 knockouts, is enough to prove your power to the world. But when the fight begins, Ali's style makes you uneasy. He doesn't face you head on like everyone else. Instead, he keeps dancing on his feet, dodging your punches again and again. Your confidence slowly turns into anger, because he reminds you of how helpless you felt when you were bullied as a kid. You keep swinging, trying to smash both your opponent and your memories. By the 8th round, you have no strength left. Ali lands the final blow. And as you fall, you see that kind and simple boy again. When you were little, the world had no color for you. In class, you raised your hand high, but the teacher looked past you and stared at the shiny shoes of the kid in front. You looked down at your torn sneakers, and it felt like they were laughing at you too. Lunchtime was even worse. The kid next to you was chewing fried chicken. He saw you staring and mocked you out loud.
What you looking at, Foreman?
Nothing.
How about this nasty skin? You want it? George should change his name from Foreman to Poor Man.
You remembered your mother breaking a single loaf of bread into 4 pieces, feeding you and your 3 younger siblings. She always said to thank God, but God never stood up for you, so you learned to rely only on yourself. When that kid mocked you again, you hit him in the face. He cried on the floor. That punch drove away the laughter, but it also drove you out of school. From then on, the alleys of Houston's 5th Ward became your only home. One night, you and your friends robbed a man, and just when you were about to run, you heard the sound of police sirens. Everyone scattered. You dove into a ditch full of waste. Stench wrapped around your body. You waited until the sirens were gone, then crawled out again. Every day you lived hiding and stealing, until one day you saw an ad on a TV by the street. It said job training program, food and housing included. Those words were like light cutting through the darkness of your life. You ran home and told your mother that you wanted to give it a try. She nodded with relief, packed your bag and slipped your new canvas shoes inside. She told you to stick with it this time, because you had disappointed her too many times before. You took the train to California, and that's how your road to becoming a champion began.